All right. I've been waiting for this one. I clicked it and I said I need to do this on stream. Pre-watched. All right. T1 CEO Jomash, during an AMA session regarding the Zeus transfer saga, remarked that there have been past instances where in financial gains were prioritized over what's the best for the player. In response, Zeus agency The Play refuted these claims, stating they were not true. T1 has not issued any official statement. For further clarification regarding CEO Jomash's comments, however, upon investigation, it was confirmed that T1, through a representative, clarified CEO Jomash was merely expressing concerns by referencing incidents from the past. How fucking stupid. How stupid. How stupid do they think people are? He was expressing concerns by referencing incidents from the past? Directly after an implied incident has happened? Are you mad? The Play stated we did not receive any agent fees and we clearly communicated this point to the T1 representative before the AMA to resolve. Before the AMA! I missed this actually. Before! They knew about this before! And he publicly implied this. Before, man! He could just stay quiet. He could have said nothing. Nothing. But he has so high ego. They could even say nothing now. Why are they speaking? Why are they speaking, man? In response, T1 countered by saying, we have no knowledge about the contract terms between Zeus and his agent. Then why are you implying these things? T1 clarified the CEO Joe's Ma's statement. The approach that regarded the team's history, play development, long-term career planning was not intended as a negative criticism, but rather as a simple evaluation. You know what, Umti? You know what, Umti? I'm not criticizing you, bro. I'm just providing an evaluation. What the fuck is an evaluation? An evaluation is opinion on the facts. What is an evaluation? Bro, you know how this reads? It reads as if Joe Marsh was like, I need to say something publicly. People are angry at me. And then his lawyer was like, you need to be quiet. You need to shut the fuck up. And he's like, no, I need to say something because people are flaming me. People are flaming me. We need to get the word out. And then lawyers was like, okay, this is what you can say. Because this would be our legal defense in case your ass gets sued. The Play took this remark as implying that the Play signed the contract solely for financial reasons and strongly refuted it, labeling it false. Of course, anyone would judge it like that. T1 argued that the Play misinterpreted Joe Marsh's remarks, explaining the comments weren't directly, specifically at the Play. Oh, so there is one player you have a hard time signing and it ends, and the community, like piranhas, want to fucking understand this meaty piece of information that drips with fresh, tasty blood. And you played into that, knowing exactly how they would react. Painting Zeus bad, painting the agency bad. You knew exactly how this was played. Are they like, is the defense here stupidity? The comments weren't directed specifically at the Play. Imagine I have an argument with someone in the chat and then I say, Twitch chat is so fucking stupid. But I'm not talking about this one. I'm not talking about this one. This one is great. This one is great. The comments weren't directed specifically at the Play. Rather, they expressed concern about industry practice prioritizing money over respect for existing teams. So I saw Dom's tweet and he's so fucking right. You know, at least, you know, what Joe Marsh is doing is legit virtue signaling to the max, bro. Virtue signaling so fucking hard, bro. He's just saying whatever he thinks people are gonna eat up at the moment in time, but he has no virtues of his own. Nothing. Nothing. He talks, bro, T1 is done for the sole purpose of money, bro. Like the amount of heartache and fucking pain these players need to go through, the stress and the pressure with all the streaming and the media events and all the interviews and all that jazz. And then on top of that, right, on top of that, You bench Smash for money reasons. You bench Smash for money reasons. This was Dom's point. He said it, but it's so true. Like, at least shut the fuck up. Like every other CEO, bro. Every other CEO shuts up. Every other CEO shuts up. If Elon Musk shut the fuck up, would have been better. If Joe Marsh shut up, would have been better. This is like grounds for firing, man. Because actively just destroying the PR of this company. Joe Marsh never said they only think about financial gain. He simply used past examples involving agency like the play to highlight industry-wide concern, which constitutes an opinion. Really? After Zeus' transfer was finalized, T1's negotiating representatives approached us and both sides supported and concluded the decision positively. Regarding this point, so basically it's like the AMA took place regardless. Because, I don't know. It just seems like, but the way it comes across is like all of the coaching staff, all of the management, they have to they work really, really fucking hard, and then they are so fucking scared because they don't know what the fuck their CEO is gonna do on that day. You know what it fucking reminds me of? The fucking the head of the New York Yankees in Seinfeld, the guy who does just fucking wacky shit all the time and nobody fucking understands why he's here at the top position. Like, that's how he fucking reminds me of, bro. That's who he reminds me of. Regarding this point, considering Zeus' contribution to dedication young age, we wanted to resolve the situation quickly and quietly, but the unusual free agency process and announcement of Zeus' transfer without additional comment triggered global fan criticism. Oh, I'm getting criticized by the fans for fucking losing Zeus, which is normal. I need to spin the story and live. Poor me. I put myself in the limelight for no fucking reason. No benefit to anyone else but yourself. And we need to do something about the criticism. Can't take it on the chin, right? Gotta feed the piranhas. I don't think people are this dumb. It's too blatant. I don't understand how anyone would defend Joe Marsh, bro. And T1's PR team. We have always prioritized player protection and continue to do so. Really. Fuck the coaches, though. And fuck Smash. Right? And fuck Gumayushi, too. In contrast, after they made the play issued an additional statement to protect their own interests, demanded corrections, despite Joe Marsh's comments being neither false nor warranting correction. Yeah, bro. Joe Marsh, it just, you know what this reads as? His lawyers basically begged him, don't say anything publicly. The PR agent that they just hired said, please don't say anything publicly. And he's like, I have to. Look at the tweets. They're angry at me. They're angry at me. I must solve this imminently. I must convince them to like me. I brought the Gumayushi back. Don't they like that I brought the Gumayushi back? Because obviously, the same thing as before. I said, bro, just shut up. Bro, the right thing to do is to shut up and not say anything. That's the move here. But they just had to say something. I don't know, bro. We have always prioritized player protection, continue to do so. As a leading organization in the industry, we aim to resolve this issue considering various perspectives. Most issues raised by the play fall within the realm of opinion, and demanding correction would infringe upon freedom of expression. What a joke. The expression reduction appearing in the captured message is merely the play's claim and not an objectively verified fact. We disagree with this characterization, believe it differs from the objective truth. Given the sharp disagreement between both sides on the use of term reduction, it would be more accurate if the article clearly stated disagreement or modify the expression. Oh, so when there's when you can interpret everything however you want, and when something have multiple meanings, it needs to be changed. But when something is understood a certain way by everybody, you can say, well, people just misunderstood me. You just don't know how I communicate. He may not have name-dropped anybody on his AMA, but his words and insinuation led to malicious comments for Zeus, his agency, and HLE, and T1 thinks they can get away with a scoff-free. It's a battle of public opinion. More than that, Joe Marsh literally accused the play and HLE of illegal tampering and caused unbelievable... I don't know, bro. What a prankster. The guys, our CEO didn't mean that. He said he didn't think Zeus would have stayed even if they had offered him 3 millions. But now the information says that Zeus is actually willing to stay. It's just a joke, bro. He's just trying to protect his own skin. I don't know what it is, bro. I don't know what it is. How can he be in this position? I'm sorry, but especially in this day and age, your CEO is absolutely responsible for what they say on social media. Don't want them to be responsible for it. Don't let them post. Yeah. He's actually spiraling. I agree. Joe is completely spiraling and is tanking the company, bro. The only way you revive the company, bro, like, it needs to be fired. Like, it sounds harsh, but bro, he's fumbling. He's fumbling the biggest lead in esports history, bro. He's fumbling the biggest lead in esports history. I think that, you know, the most toxic aspect of this, the really poisonous aspect of this, is that they're implying that Zeus owes them something, or that Zeus can't fend for his own interests. Like, he can't fend for his own interests. This agent was hired with that purpose. If Zeus' contract with T1 was 3 million, that's a reduction. No, it wasn't a reduction. The thing is, he said that because he wanted to imply that Zeus leaving had nothing to do with money. But it had everything to do with money. Everything to do with it. He was trying to say, well, whatever we offered Zeus, he wouldn't accept. It's not our fault. It's not our fault that Zeus left. Zeus broke up the band. Not my shitty terms. I've seen too many lies and weasel words from Joe Marsh. Until I've seen proof, I'm going to assume T1 head honchos are lying the butts off. Base, look at that, bro. The community is uniting. The community is uniting. Woo! I think, bro, from what I've seen from T1 fans, bro, everyone agrees, bro. Everyone's on the same page. Everyone feels bad for the players, the coaches. Everyone's on the same page. That's it. That's what I've seen the averages, which is super cool, bro. It's very rare you get all types of people to agree.